Just days after a mass shooting in the Warehouse District, efforts to create a safe area from guns, particularly in New Orleans, run into problems at the state capitol. Good evening and thanks for watching. I'm Katie Moore.
And I'm Sharice Gibson. That proposed bill comes just about 3 months before permitless carry is set to go into effect in Louisiana. Alyssa Curtis was at the Capitol today, joining us now in studio. And Alyssa, what would these bills do?
Now that permitless carry will soon be allowed, some lawmakers want to create zones that would either be completely gun-free or, in some cases, only allow guns if you have a permit for them.
So far in 2024, 820 guns have been taken off the streets of New Orleans, according to NOPD. But in July, permitless carry will go into effect in Louisiana, and NOPD says that'll make it harder for them to distinguish between a legal gun and an illegal one.
The impact of this law is not to help us. It's actually going to, we think, impact our ability to continue those historic violent crime decreases that we're seeing this year.
Wednesday, NOPD and New Orleans Council President Helena Moreno sat side by side with Representative Alonzo Knox to support his bill. It comes 3 days after a mass shooting in the Warehouse District, which took the life of Jezreel Poliate.
And it just breaks you. Yeah. You know, you just can't hold it. You just can't hold it.
Put yourself in the parents' place, because as they indicated, they never thought it would happen to them.
The bill would carve out certain areas from the permitless carry law. Under the bill, the French Quarter and the Downtown Development District, where Sunday's mass shooting happened, would be considered an entertainment zone. And anyone carrying a gun would have to have a permit.
We don't want more of situations like what happened over the weekend. That situation could not have been prevented, but we don't want even more situations like that to occur.
People and groups who oppose Knox's bill say it'll impact law-abiding gun holders.
This would become a zone where law-abiding citizens would be completely defenseless. And looking at these areas on a map, I find that there are areas that I think are quite dangerous already.
Knox considered the opposing views and voluntarily deferred his bill so he can make some changes. The bill is still alive, unlike a similar one from Representative Amy Adado Freeman. Representative Freeman's bill would have made daycare centers and nursing homes gun-free. That bill failed in committee.
Council President Moreno says she and Representative Knox want to work on some language in the bill to address some concerns. By voluntarily deferring it, the bill can come back to committee. In the meantime, NOPD says they're working on strategies to continue to decrease crime amidst permitless carry.
All right, thank you so much, Alyssa. More to come. This week, lawmakers are also debating whether to block public schools from lessons on so-called critical race theory. Teaches how people were oppressed because of their race. Similar laws that have passed in other states have led to lawsuits over it. Republican lawmakers are also trying to ban lessons on sexual orientation and to restrict access to public records. And we'll have more on the implications of that public records bill coming up tonight at 6. You can find more updates from Baton Rouge on our website, our free smartphone app, and our social media pages.